Yes.
Hey
You
y'all.
good, girl? Hey guys, how you guys doing? We are back at it again. Another amazing week of the Sister to Sister Connection talk show. We've been vibing this season. You know, guys, this is our season 5 to the show. And one of the things that we introduced, and I'm just going to announce it now early on, is we introduced the afterglow. And what that is, guys, is, you know, Twonta and I both show up and we do this show every week, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, every single Wednesday. We have a lot of fun. We talk about some hard pressing topics. We added on a new segment called What's News and a giveaway, guys. But the afterglow is like us for us girls, you know, to chat, to dive in a little bit deeper, to network a little bit and have a whole hell of fun, right? Plus, you get the inside of what's going on inside of our Sister to Sister Connection movement, which you are not, if you're not a part of, head on over to bit.ly/sister to sister connection. Okay. So if y'all tuning in live, say hello. If you're watching this on a replay, type in hashtag replay. Hey, Diane, how are you? Hello, Facebook user. So if your name is coming up
Hello.
as Facebook user right now, just go. You're probably watching from one of our Facebook groups. So head on over to the link in the description section. Sorry. Click it so it gives StreamYard permission to show your name. So because we want to say hi to you too. Yes, we really, really do. Yes. How you doing today, Twonta?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing
Yes.
pretty good. Had a great day. No complaints. How about you, Mama?
I'm like still like recuperating from our last self-care event that we had last Saturday.
Oh,
Yes.
that's right. Ooh.
Girl, yes. I like if y'all noticed my skin is a little more clear, honey. We had a
You got
lot of
a glow
fun.
in the sky.
Yes. I love it. And you know, just so you guys know, those of you have who have missed it,
Mm,
too bad. But we're
mm,
having another one later this month. Ah! So you guys definitely want to come. It's going to be on March 26th. It's Teresa, if you could bring up the banner, we have a really good topic for the next self-care event. Y'all definitely don't want to miss. See, Tawanta really pampers us, right, girl?
Yeah, we deserve to be
She
pampered.
really does. She really
Yes.
does. Yes, yes. So spring fling self
Mm-hmm.
care,
Mm.
awesome and
Yes,
amazing.
honey. Yes, by the time this event starts, it'll already be spring anyway, you know. So for some of y'all, y'all probably will be experiencing that nice, warm, spring climate. But for some of us that's still in the Midwest, North, what have you, we probably still feel in that winter.
Yes, yes, that's very
So,
true. And it's good to
yeah,
have that time to yourself with girls. Self care is good, but self care is even funner when
it
you have
is.
people with you. So
Yeah,
listen, I'm going to drop the link, guys, right now because listen, we don't, you know, there's a deadline to in order to be part of our spring fling event. You just can't sign up whenever you want, right? You can't drag your
yeah.
feet on this. So us PayPal.me, Twanta Jones all together, right?
Yes, paypal.me/Twanta Jones.
Just making sure. Okay, cool, cool. So I'm going to put the link here in the chat for you guys so y'all can start submitting your payments so that you can sign up. It's only $30, guys. Only $30. And you get a full kit. You get invited to our private self-care event. No, the event is not recorded, so we don't give away the recordings after. It's very much so private. And
Mhm.
not only do you get to hang out with the girls, you also get an awesome a kit in the mail. So that's fun. Yeah. So I just added that link in the chat if you're watching over here on our business page on Facebook and if you're on our YouTube channel as well. So yeah, Tawanta, we have a good topic tonight. Therese, bring that topic up, sis. We're gonna jump into the topic for today. It's going to be fun, fun, fun. And without further ado, Tawanta, I'm going to have you explain tonight's topic. I'll be right back.
Yeah, actually, It's Okay to Walk Away. But be okay to walk away is just fine. It doesn't matter. But yeah, it's okay to walk away, guys, because and I want to bring this up because a lot of times we still get stuck in our situation with people who we care a lot about. But when you know for sure that there is a change happening in your life and you know that is God ordained, 9 times out of 10 the people that was in your circle, they can't participate And some people want to go ahead and make you feel guilty or feel bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you think you all that, or oh, now you with the big dogs, now you don't want to be with us little people or whatever. Some may be saying it just to be humorous, but there are some that could really attack in a nice nasty way, and you start to feel kind of guilty or whatever, and you just want to, like, okay, well, you can hang along with me, this, that, or whatever. But it's dangerous to have people, to continue to move forward in your life when God is taking you in a whole different direction. And you don't need that distraction from anybody else. So we're going to talk about how, what how to be okay to walk away from situations, from people, from hangups, from disappointments, all of that, right? Because I know every single one of us, myself included, Therese and Leticia, all of us, we are all on a different journey, and we have been working hard enough to really get to the next destination that God has assigned for us. And as we have reached that assignment, we realize that there are people that was with us previously, they can't really tag along. And we have to, like, separate ourselves from those individuals. And it doesn't always have to be professional, it could be your family members as well too. So
Mhm.
yeah, we just want to get deep, and we're going to be open, and we're going to talk about this. We have some great points to bring to you guys' attention. And hopefully this will be a blessing to you all tonight. And make sure you comment, guys. Please, this is an open forum. Hey, Kim, this is an
Hey,
open
Kimberly.
for all of us. So
Mhm.
definitely chime in and put your personal experience. Where are you right now in your current season? Are you in preparation to move forward to something that God has been ministering to you for a while? And are there people currently in your life that that's been a blessing to you, but you realize that there's not enough room for those people to be a part of what
Ooh,
God is taking you now? So
that's
yeah.
deep. That
Hmm.
is really, really, really deep. And it's
Yeah.
hard to fit people in that don't belong
Mm-hmm.
in your life. It's hard to, hello, Tanya. Tanya, I know you could attest to this, sis. It's hard to fit people in to your life and into certain things in your life that are
Yeah.
not meant to
It's not
fit
meant.
in there. Ooh,
Yeah.
we're gonna dive in on that, honey. Let's bring up the
Yeah,
first
baby.
point, y'all. Please, let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. And if you would
Yeah.
like to participate in our giveaway, we haven't decided on whether or not we're going to give away a T-shirt or a cup. Just type in hashtag sister to sister connection so that way you can be involved. So realize your friends are not ready.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah.
You got to realize that your friends are not ready to go with you, even though they say they are, but they're not,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
they don't know the walk that you travel. They don't know that journey that you experienced. You
Right.
may have shared certain things that you were going through, but they don't know the intimate details. That intimacy part of you is between you and God anyway. That
Right.
you don't need to reveal to the outer sources. So,
Absolutely.
realize people, realize your friends, they are not ready to handle this huge abundance of what God has already established for you in this season.
Right.
Okay, or the season to come for some of you all. And,
Right.
and again, we got friends, people in your life that, they be like, okay, I understand, I get it. And then there's some could be a little bit, they going to put that little, why you don't want me to hang with you? Oh, you think you
Right.
are now? You can do that kind of thing. And even with family,
Yeah.
even family members, some family members can be really, really spicy sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, I
Mm-hmm.
invested in you for 20 some years. Why you now you're gonna close the door on this relationship, on
Right. Right.
that we build and all that stuff, and they're gonna have you start to feel some kind of way. But you got
Right.
to realize that when they start doing that, though, when they start acting that way, that's when you should realize right then on the spot they're not ready.
They're
They're not
not. And
ready.
there's certain people, just like there's people that are designed to be put in your life and to help you move forward. There's also people out there that are designed to
Mm.
sabotage you. And this is why you can't bring
Yes.
everybody along the process with you
Hmm.
because, they can do and say things that may sabotage. It may sabotage your path, sabotage where you're going. It may pause you for a little bit or push you aside a little bit. And it's best, especially if you're building a business, focus is everything. Mindset for
Mhm.
us is everything.
Yeah.
Me waking up every morning, looking myself in the mirror and saying my mantra and saying that I'm amazing, I'm worthy, I'm committed, all these things, it's 99.9% mindset. So we have our own mindset woes and trials and ups and downs to deal with, our own internal audience that is constantly reminding us of our past and uh, uh, distracting us internally. Like if you have other people outside of that, also distracting you, your chances of success actually gets less and less and less. So no,
Oh yeah.
not all your friends are ready to move forward with you. Yes, and I think a lot of times the reason why we like to bring our friends and family with us, because for women like us, we like to share our success. We like to, for
Sure.
some of us, we like to get that, oh, you've done a good job, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
now realizing that even when we do arrive at our destination, or if when you do
Mhm.
make those 6 to 7 figures, those same people may not root for you even then.
Mhm.
And that really trips us up. It's like, dang, I was able to leave my job,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I didn't get that reward as I did when I found another job with a higher paying, or probably $2 higher raise per hour. It
Mhm.
almost like makes you get taken aback, like, wait a minute, like I arrived, like why am I not being celebrated? So I see why we want to bring people along, and then we get shocked when we don't get the response that we
Yeah.
thought
And
understood. Yeah.
also too, the reason you don't want to bring your friends and well, yeah, bring your friends along, or they're just not ready because everyone's emotions are still raw,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, and they see you escalating to something greater or what have
Hmm.
you, or you start building a new relationship with
Right.
someone. They
Hmm.
would take that personal. They would probably
They
get
will.
jealous, and
Yeah.
they will start, scheming or manipulating or
Right.
tricking you, having you feel guilty,
Spot
having
on.
to, they start to sabotage, what you've been praying for,
Yeah.
and been working on for a long time. So again, you got to look at all of these different levels or different components
Hmm.
of this relationship that you have with those individuals in your life. It's always in the inner circle. It's not the people
Always.
that you don't see, that you don't.
Always.
It's not your neighbor. It's the people
Right.
that's right there, intimate with you, your
Hmm.
family and your closest of friends. And that's not all of them, but most of them are. You just want to like, okay, it's okay to walk away. It's
Yeah.
okay.
It's okay to walk away. There's no shame involved in that.
It's
There's
not.
no
Mm-mm.
anything. It's okay to just say, listen, I say this a lot, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree, and that's it. And another thing I always ask myself is, um, obviously, if you're building a business or if you're transitioning, oh, let me see what Tanya says. Some friends will not come with you, and that's okay. They have a different mindset. Totally
Yeah,
have a different mindset. But a
absolutely.
lot of times, when we are transitioning, or whether we're transitioning in life, or whether we start a new business, just like you said, there is some jealousy sometimes that happens amongst family, friends, coworkers, things like that. How can two walk together except they agree? Absolutely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
Uh-huh.
Kim
Totally,
said
totally.
something too. Kim, can you put that point back with
Oh,
Kim?
let's bring back to Kim. Let's go
Kim
right
said
back to
something as
from
well.
Kim to oh honey. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
agree with you. Abundant life, living, they can't always come with. Nope, they
Right.
can't always. I'll be honest with y'all. Like my online family, like Twonta, like
Mm-hmm.
Tanya and I have been following each other for years. Okay, I think since what 2015, Tanya. Um, I've had a larger online support system than I've ever had in my personal life. It's just a
Yeah.
different support online than it is offline. And when someone told me that years ago, I was like, no, like my offline family, they know me. They know me since I was
Mm-hmm.
born. They know me, little girl. Like, of course, I'm going to get a lot of support. And then
Yeah.
it's shocking how life took that turn. It's almost like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay, I'll take
Mm-hmm.
it. It's sad, but I'll take it.
Right.
Right,
Right.
right. Let's bring up the second point. Let's bring up that second point, Therese. This is a good conversation, guys. Realize that your friends can't go where God sends you. I talked about that this morning on my live a little
Did
bit. Yeah.
you?
Well, what I said on my live this morning is that sometimes, like, God's been really talking to me about, like, sometimes you could be at a point where you're everywhere, right? You're doing all these different things. You're flying here, you're speaking here, you're doing this virtual event, you launching this, and God
Mhm.
will get you to a point to where He just wants you to be in one place, right?
Yeah.
He wants you, and it's hard to do that, especially for a woman like me, who's like, well, I need to show up here, here, here. I need, and
Mhm.
because I feel like if I don't, I'm be missing out on something.
Mhm.
But God
Mhm.
is telling me, no, I need you to sit. It's like your mom's telling you to sit, just
Yeah.
sit here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just don't move.
Yeah.
Sit here. And you're just like,
Mhm.
everybody's playing outside. I hear the kids outside the window.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like, and I'm hearing everybody outside the window and outside the door playing. And I'm like,
Mhm.
sit here.
Mhm. Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
So I talked about that on my live today. Is like, for those of you who are in a position where God is telling you that, listen to it. And
Mhm.
that's where I'm at in my life right now. He's like, I want you right
Mhm.
here, and I want you to stay here for the rest of this month. and
Wow.
and, and you just got to hear and listen. So, you know a lot of times, even when your friends or even in your networking groups, they tell you, girl, you need to be going doing this, you need to be showing up here, da, 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 and you're doing something different, right, Tanya?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
you're being, no, not even doing something different. You're in a state in your business or life where you're being more obedient. You're being
Yeah.
more obedient. And
Mhm.
that is a constant struggle for me, to want to. It really
Right.
is, because it's not always good to question God. It ain't fun to battle with God. It ain't really. It's not a easy. It's not even a battle. It's just, when you having those conflicts of a
Mhm.
little
Mhm.
bit of disagreements in a sense. It's
Mhm.
like,
Mhm.
but I'm gonna be
Yeah.
obedient.
Yeah, and you
Yes,
know
I
what,
have to go. So it's
friends,
coming up, guys.
right? And you know what, friends can be distracting.
Yes, they can.
So, friends can be distracting, and that's why you can't go where God sends you, because God needs your
Most attention.
immediate attention. You
Yeah.
have to be laser focused.
Yeah.
Once you have made that, covenant agreement to you surrender all to Him, your life, your everything, then it's you and Him. It's you and Him. Yes, of course,
Right.
through the process, He will bring those individuals that will add to what
Right.
God has already established for you. But
Right.
anybody else, no, they don't need to be a part of
They
that
don't.
whole ensemble,
They
because all
don't.
they're going to do is just cause distraction. They're going to throw that monkey wrench in there, and everything
Right.
get all disarray. And you love your friends, you love your mom, your dad, your hubby, or whoever, but
Mm-hmm.
they have to understand that this is God ordained. This is what God
Yeah.
has said to me. This is what needs to be done, and I have to follow Him. I can't allow my emotions to direct my path. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I know we've been doing this. We will ride or die. We're like butter and bread. We're
Hmm.
like,
I
what I'm
love me
saying?
some butter and bread now.
Okay, we can't
Hmm.
separate, but we're gonna have to learn how to separate from each other, because your level of intelligence is not the same as your friend's level of
It's
intelligence,
not.
because
It's not
you
always
have
met.
gone through some things before
Hmm.
you got to where you are now. You have to go through some trials and tribulations, right? And that's all
Spot
about
on.
building your character. That's basically what
Yeah.
it's all about. And a lot of people just don't get that. They take it
They
personal.
don't. They
You know what I'm
don't.
saying? Take it
I
personal.
feel like I have to say this, guys, because it's so true. I just looked this up. We only have 304 days left this year. That is such a short amount of time. Please, y'all, all y'all who are watching this, and this is just even me, you know, pushing my own, shirt here. Like, Tisha, you
Yeah.
have no time to waste.
Yeah.
Kimberly, you have no time to waste. Tanya, all y'all watching it, you have no days to waste this year. We only have somebody type in 304 days left. That's all we have left this year. Before we turn over, it's going to be December 31st. We're getting ready, you're getting ready to prepare Christmas dinner or what have you, or wrapping gifts. We don't have time to waste. And this is why I love, Twanta, that you bring these topics up, is because, sometimes we do have to leave people on the wayside, or, um, not give people so much access.
Yeah.
Sometimes we have to be up late to finish some projects or what
Yeah.
have you, or even be okay with people being mad at us because we decided to make a decision that was going to benefit our overall goal long term. Because you
Hmm.
only have 304 days left. That's it. That's it. After today's 303 days, the number's just going to go down, 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 not up, 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 up.
I
Right.
I
304
round
days.
that off. Like I think of that as dollars. I think of
Yeah.
$304. Like you may be blessed with $304, but before you know it, that money is gone.
It's gonna be gone just like that.
Just like
Days go
that.
by just like that. So
Exactly. Yeah.
taking these breaks, and obviously self care is important. You need to come to our self care event. Very, very
Sure.
important. But don't get unfocused because that is really easy to do that. And then you're spending weeks doing nothing and then trying to get back in your groove. It could be a month later. It's the beginning of March. Make it happen, right?
Hmm.
Kimberly said something. Teresa, if you could bring it up, we never want to miss y'all comments, honey.
Yeah, Lord.
uh she says you're right, and this is off subject, but you can't tell your so-called friends everything either. Move in silence. Oh yes, girl.
Hmm.
Move inside. Don't even give me your address, honey. I have certain people that only got my address, honey. What?
Oh,
That's how silent I'm moving, Kimberly. Okay. I'm like, girl, I'm good, honey. Call me, text me,
oh.
honey.
She said, "I'm so
Uh,
happy you all encouragement helped me get started. Almost 6 months
yes,
ago, I was stagnant, and yes, time
yes.
focused.
Child,
Yes.
Kimberly talked in a post one day, Miss Twonta. She made, but I'm
Hmm.
about to get offline for a few weeks. I was inbox her. I said, what? According to whom? I was like, I sent her voice clip. I said, girl, nah, we're not doing that. She laughing. I said, what do you need to get offline for?
Oh my
Why?
goodness!
The year just started.
It just started. Wow.
Just.
Yeah, and that's why you definitely need to have that. It's like an empty nest in terms of your relationship. You have to clean out what has clogged your senses.
Yeah,
You got to clean it out, and that includes the people that you care the most,
that's right.
and that loves you in return. But due to the fact that this is something that is God ordained, and whether it's ministry, whether anything that you do is
Anything
ministry,
that you're doing is
is
powerful.
ministry. It's powerful. Yes. So you don't want to dare mess that up,
That's right.
by continuing to drag or have people, coming behind you, acting like they know
Right.
everything, or they could give you some tips, or they can, I mean, and again, some people mean well, they do, but
Yeah.
then at the same time, you may see something that God has put in in your attention, and then sometimes you be like, yeah, I wonder, am I supposed to be doing that? You know,
Right.
because sometimes God put things in your life that you didn't even ask about, that you didn't ask for. Hey,
You know,
Melvina.
hey, love. And can I say this too? I think this is so important. I think a lot of times you may have friends, coworkers, people in your community or whatever who want think business and life is about instant results,
Mm-hmm.
right? They think it's
Mm-hmm.
about instant results. You're supposed to have the car, the house, the bag, the shoes, and all this stuff. And they're not seeing that what we do every day is a process.
Yeah.
Like if you're building a business, for the first 5 to 10 years, you're not paying yourself.
Right. Right.
Everything you make goes right back into the growth of the business.
Mm-hmm.
So
It
sometimes
does.
God will put you in a drought. But he's like, no, I want you to take that. Oh, you got a high ticket client? Okay, take that couple $1,000, put it right over here. Don't even look at it. Just go and transfer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's
Yep.
what I do. Transfer, boom, boom, boom. And saying, listen, I got to sacrifice over here to get, for my big picture goal over there. But the problem that sometimes we have with that when it comes to our outside internal circle with our friends and stuff is
Mm-hmm.
they see you working hard, girl. They see you going live. They see you getting clients or stuff. They're like, girl, like I don't understand why you still driving that putt putt or whatever, or you're still living in the same apartment or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They because people think success is visual and it's not.
It's
It's
not.
not a visual thing. That's just the long-term outcome, right? But
Mhm.
building wise is not visual. It's not so much visual. Success is like the impact that you make onto people. Success is you moving people forward. How you impacting the world, right?
Right.
So if you're around people that are like, girl, you've been doing this for 6 months, what's going on? Why I don't see a difference? Get from
Mhm.
around them, girl.
Yep.
Get from
Yep.
around them. Don't be, and this is even for some of y'all who are in network marketing that's like that. And that really boggles
Mhm.
my mind when, even if you've been in it for 5 years, honey, and you're downing yourself because you didn't rank up or you didn't get the company car or whatever, you gotta understand success is a process.
It's a process
It is
indeed.
a process. If you're a course creator, service provider, whatever it is that you're doing,
Hmm.
if you're trying to get it to where, oh, it's been 3 years. Okay, what I mean,
Yep.
and you keep pushing.
Yep. You
You don't
can.
just decide to stop. What is that?
Yeah. And I've
I
seen
don't.
that down through the years of my career, as a consultant, and
Right.
I think a lot of those who work for like for what I do is Mary Kay, you have
Mhm.
paparazzi, Avon,
Mhm.
and any other
Mhm.
direct selling business. You see your peers or colleagues, if you will, uh, going up the step, like
Mhm. Mhm.
career path of success, and you wonder, like, well, dang, they just started 2 weeks ago. How is it that they already got 8 people in their team, and I only got one, or and you see how they elevate and elevate every week.
Right.
They promote themselves to a different level in their career, which is great. But you just wonder, and you start to second guess yourself, and then you like, you know what? I don't think I should be doing this. I don't think I should be doing that. I don't, and honestly, and because I did that. I did that to myself years ago,
Right.
because
Right.
you have people in your circle that will say, okay, well, you've been doing this for some time now, for 10
Mhm.
years or 8 years or whatever, and it's time for you to make it to the top. Don't you want to be a director? Don't you want to, whatever?
Mhm.
And it's like, well, I do have that desire for it, but
Mhm.
I'm not passionate about doing it as of yet,
Mhm.
that kind of thing. So, and I get what you're saying, because you got people who they get impatient
Yeah.
in your life.
Yeah.
It's not even about them.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
even
You're
about
right.
them. But they get impatient. Again, it's about that emotions get all mixed up in the whole
Right.
process, and it could truly mess you up.
It's the egos that comes into the play, and we
Hmm.
have to fight with that ego. All of us have an ego side of us, and there's a good ego side of us, there's a bad ego side of us. But
Right.
as you were talking, and you was talking about how ranking up and seeing other people ahead of you, God had to really start to teach me how to start to celebrate other women more. So
Hmm.
I used to see other course coaches, even when I was in network marketing, I would see other people rank up. And I had to force myself to say, Tisha, no, 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 don't compare, celebrate.
Hmm.
Celebrate that girl. Because I feel like the devil will come in, because devil will seep in any cracks or crevices that you open up, right? And if you get that sense of envy and jealousy and putting yourself down, he's going to work his magic. Devil's going to work his magic in you. But if you
Hmm.
celebrate another person for their accomplishments internally in your mind, like, oh, wow, that's amazing, right?
Yeah.
You're going to
Yeah.
see all these different channels that God is going to in place and instill in you, right?
Hmm.
Mentally, that's going
Hmm.
to get you to where you want to go. So
Hmm.
whenever I see another, like there's this young lady that started around the same time I started in business, and now she's doing all these big things. I look at her now, I'm like, oh wow, you go girl. I celebrate that because her path is her path, my path is my path.
Right.
So we have
Right.
to get into the aspect of celebrating and
Absolutely.
and going back to the network marketing world, of course, that's the way the business model is. The company is going to highlight other top leaders because they want more people to sign up. They want more customers to buy and stuff like that.
Hmm.
You
Hmm.
stay focused, ladies, on your goal. If you have your plan mapped out, you're good, and you stay
Yeah.
focused on that. Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
Hmm. Let's bring up the next point. Hey, Lavina. Yes. Realize people will destroy you before destroying themselves. Oh my God. Yes, girl. They'll eat you alive, honey, before they
Yeah.
nibble at their own foot.
Girl.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
People will realize that, their intentions is not heartfelt. It's not,
Can I
it's
say
not,
something real fast?
yeah,
And
babe.
Therese, this popped in my head this morning about that thing I told you the other day with that thing I was going to get into, but I was like, girl, I had to take myself out of a group. I unfollow all of them. Anyway, I want y'all watching to watch how people move in business and in life. Okay.
Mm,
Talking about that destroying part. So, okay, I've been in partnerships before that went south. Okay. And y'all never see me online bashing, like I'll subliminally bash, you know what I'm saying? But not like names, all this just going
yeah.
down the list, terrorizing, doing a whole video series,
Right.
terrorizing, mentioning names,
Hmm.
terrorizing, showing receipts and stuff. When I see that, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't, because that means that me and you get into a partnership and it goes south, because sometimes you reach that clashing sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, she's gonna do that to me. She's gonna terrorize me.
Hmm.
Okay, she's gonna mess up everything that I built.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I'm at a point now when, and it's so funny. The reason I she's laughing because she knows what I'm talking about. But God really pushed me back. Like he literally, like your mama ever like do like, girl, don't you go. That's what happened to me a couple weeks ago, where I
Wow.
was about to get into opportunity.
Understood.
Hey, that yes, it would have gotten me a lot of money, like a lot of clients and what have you, but there would have been a price to pay for that later on down the line. God was like, no,
Hmm.
no, run
Hmm.
fast, run quick, remove, unfollow,
Yeah.
unfriend. And I
Yeah.
did that, and I freaking sent Teresa a voice clip on Vox. I'm like, Teresa, I'm just letting you know, if you notice that I'm not in these little um groups and chats and stuff, I just took myself out, because when I
Hmm.
watch how people move and operate, honey, and
Hmm.
I'll be damned if somebody gonna mess with what I built, okay,
Hmm.
because of a
Hmm.
disagreement, you know,
Hmm.
of whatever.
Hmm.
So y'all gotta watch how, because people will see, people may come up all nice like and the minute y'all get in an argument, they're gonna eat you alive, honey.
Hmm. They
But if
will.
you had been watching them long enough, you would have already seen that.
Yeah.
That's why you can't
Yeah.
jump into things all the time. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to be watchful of the people that, that is around your circle, that is
Mhm.
always in your business all the time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful who you run your mouth to.
Oh yes.
You can't tell everything to people that's closest to you. I'm just being
Right.
honest with you. Because eventually when something happens,
Hmm.
then they will go ahead and backstab you. You have
Right.
those people that will go ahead and betray you. They, betray your trust and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So you are giving them ammunition
Hmm.
that's going to destroy you, and then eventually it's going to destroy them later.
Yeah. Here's how you could tell if you have a person that's always listening,
Yeah,
but they're
yeah.
not commenting. They just like picking your brain
Hmm.
about information, but they're not
Hmm.
divulging any. You gotta be careful with those
Right.
type of girls. I'm
You
like,
got to be
girl.
careful with them, honey. Yes,
You
you
ain't telling
do.
me nothing, but you just gonna sit here and listen to me. And you may feel good because you being listened to, but then you be like, wait a minute, but what is this? What am I divulging this information for?
And it's just like, how we are with sister friends when it comes to a man.
Oh girl,
You
no.
know, you know what I'm saying? You got to be
I don't
careful how
tell
you
nobody
tell
about
your
my man, and I don't want nobody around my man.
okay.
So I'm good on that. What you need to come over here for? You see me
Okay.
go sift through my timeline. If you go really, if you do it a couple of hundred times, do this, you're gonna see one of his pictures pop up. I don't
Yeah,
post them all the time, so you gotta really go.
right.
You
You know,
gotta really like a record.
but you got to be
I don't want
careful
no
with that.
problem.
But
Okay.
you have to really be cautious of that. I don't care how long you known your sister or your soror or your bestie. It don't matter, because at the end of the day, she gonna come across him. They're gonna cross path or something, and things might be a little shaky. And the whole situation from that in that regard. And even with the people, even with the man, the spouse or the boyfriend, whoever, he got to be careful what he tells his business to. Okay, you got to be cautious of that
I
because
just don't. You do. I mean, I'm just different. I know some people may bash me for saying this, but I don't agree with having your husband involved in your business stuff. I do see it a lot online. I think it's cute. That's nice and everything,
hmm
but you don't know who's in need, who's lacking intimacy in their situation, and
oh, of course, yeah.
No, no.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just again, it's some things that you just can't cross. There's some
Mm-mm.
things you just have to just keep, keep quiet, keep hidden.
Mm.
But
And it's
again,
not being insecure, it's being
it's not
grown
about that. No,
and
mm-mm,
knowing the
it's not about
situations
that.
that shit does happen.
Yeah, things
Okay, it
happen.
does. Even to the most faithfulest of people. I saw some documentary. I don't want to mention that documentary. It was crazy, but
Hmm.
things
Hmm.
happen. So I'm
Yeah.
like, even for myself, I have to guard
Hmm.
me too, honey.
Hmm.
But
Yeah. And if you've been sensing recently about people in your life that they've
Mm-hmm.
been kind of causing some kind of distraction or disturbance,
Mm-hmm.
those are signs.
Those are
Those
big
are
signs.
signs right there. You need to really start like packing your stuff and go.
Mm-hmm.
Just say, you know what, I think we need to just, just, go our separate ways for a while.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Because if you continue to hang on with that person, and people are great manipulators,
Yes, they
they
are.
do
Amen.
the thing to you, and they be like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, sis. You gotta understand, I just been going through rough. You know how things been going on in my life, blase, blase." And they start pouring that guilt trip. And if you have people like that that is good at that kind of stuff, but yet they really don't mean well, they don't have good intentions for your life. They still
Right.
causing wreaking havoc in your life. It's time
Right.
for you to go bounce. It's time for
It's
you to
time to
get
bounce.
it's time to get out, because you don't want to miss out on the blessings or what God has for your life, or what is available in your relationship, or whatever
Right.
it is. You don't need that. You
You
cannot
don't.
afford that.
Follow the
Yes,
signs.
adhere to
Follow
the
the
sign.
signs.
Exactly, ladies, because God has given us that what is it, that sixth sense, which is that instinct, that
Right.
woman's instinct.
That's
We
that
need to
spiritual
really,
evidence, honey.
yes, honey.
Yeah.
You
We
have
always
to
want
pay
the
attention.
physical evidence when God will
Yeah.
give you that spiritual evidence. Be like, well, I'm still waiting on the physical evidence first.
Hmm.
No, if he gave you that spiritual evidence, you just keep going. Just like you
Yeah.
said, Twan. So you need to move, go.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
So, ladies, you got to realize that it's okay to walk away from relationships that is just not going to be productive for you in the long haul.
That's right.
You're not in it forever. It depends on that issue though. But at the end
Right.
of the day, you're going to have to leave them on the side of the road.
If
You
y'all
just
watching on our YouTube channel, hit the like button. We only got 2 likes. This is about 5 of y'all on here. Hit the like button
hit
on
the
our
like
YouTube
button.
channel.
Hit
Lick
the
it.
like button. Hit the
Hit it.
like.
Hit it.
Yeah, so it's okay, ladies. So go ahead and be bold.
Yes.
Walk in your purpose. Walk with confidence, and don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the nice
Mm-mm.
nasty. Don't worry about none of those people, honey. You have come a long way. Okay,
Yes.
that's right. Don't turn off your discernment. Absolutely. Don't
Ooh,
turn
I
off your
like that. Good job, Kimberly.
you know you have come a long way. You really have come through a lot, and you don't want nobody messing up with what God brought you out, and how he has developed you for those past
Right.
weeks, months, if not years for that matter. So
Right.
yeah, it's okay to walk away and put a smile on your face, honey, and knowing that where you heading to, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome.
Yes. It's gonna be phenomenal. Do we have another point?
No, we are good. This is
We
it.
are
That
good. All right, guys. So listen. Let's do what's news. Oh, we got. Oh,
That's
I have
news.
something for that. Hold
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Bring
yeah, yeah.
up what's news, Therese. Let me bring up my glitter, y'all.
What's the
Did
glitter?
I
What's the
upload it
glitter? Where's the
last week?
glitter?
I did upload it, right? Oh, fireworks. It's fireworks. There you go.
Oh, the fireworks.
Ah, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, I gotta bring up the blogs. I'm like, I'm sitting here waiting, like, no, it's my I have to do this. Okay, guys,
Ooh.
we have 2 things we want to bring up in what's news. Okay, what is what's news? Tawanta last month she inboxed me. She's like, "Girl, sister friend, I have an amazing idea for us to add to the Sister Connection show, which is bringing up different things that's going on all across the world, whether it is Black influence, women empowerment, all these things. So
Yeah.
we have 2 things, what's news topics to talk to you guys about today. The first one is, I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but type in one if you have. So Barbie, guys, how many of y'all had Barbies growing up? Child, I
I
know I
did.
did. Yes, I did. I never had a Barbie with an afro though. Okay, or
Me
curly
either.
hair. So Barbie
Mhm.
honors Shonda Rhimes and other trailblazers with limited edition
That's
dolls for
cool.
International Women's Day, y'all.
Isn't that cool?
Isn't that amazing?
I love
What do
that.
y'all think about that? This dress is I want to wear this dress to Wanta so
I
bad.
love that. That is so pretty. I'm
I
a big
love it.
kid anyway at heart, so I like those pretty dolls. They're so pretty. That is
Yes, I'm glad that
fun.
they're doing this. I really, really am. I think this is a great thing to do. These are limited edition, guys, so they may be worth a lot of money, like many years down the line. So definitely grab you one, order you one. I think it's amazing. I think
That
it's
is
amazing.
absolutely awesome. That is so cool.
Yes.
And yes, there are people that actually, are, collectors. That's the word, collectors
Yes.
of Barbie dolls of any kind. Anything Barbie related, 9 times out of
Mhm.
10, they already have it, or
Mhm.
they're going to add to it, add to their collection. So, this is a great opportunity. And if you are collectors or you like dolls in general, this would be
Grab
a
you
great
one.
idea for you to grab this and keep it in the
Right.
case that it comes in, so it won't get destroyed or what have you. But this
Right.
is amazing to have all
Amazing.
beautiful, different, beautiful women, a different educational background, yes,
Yep.
and even women of
Ethnicities.
color, ethnicities, all of that. I mean, even careers, all of that. This
Mhm.
is awesome, absolutely
You,
awesome.
I think representation is so important. I have two daughters. No, I have three daughters. My bad. I got three daughters. Tawanta has two daughters,
Mhm.
and representation for us is very much so important. Having people that we idolize, things that we purchase on a day-to-day basis or have in our home that represents us is something that's so important. It really helps us to build up our identities, build up our self-worth. I mean,
Yeah.
so many different things. So I'm glad that they're finally, this is like, I think this is long overdue, but I'm glad that they're finally are doing something like this. And I think they
Yeah,
should continue on. Yeah,
mhm, and
go
of
ahead.
course they have down, down through the line, Barbie or Mentel. I think that's, yeah, is it Mentel that owns them? I don't know. But anyway, they
I
have
don't know.
done, beautiful Barbie dolls in the past. They even
Right,
did, I think, if I remember correctly, don't quote me, but I think I came across seeing Miss America's dolls, Barbie Miss America dolls, and they have like the holiday kind of dolls and stuff, and of color and everything, and it's just so beautiful. You don't see it often, but
right.
it's just something. When you have that, that's something to treasure,
Yeah, it
something to
is.
treasure for a long time. I would not dare allow my child, to to open it and rip it up, and tear it, because kids, they play with dolls, but after a while it ain't gonna look like how you
No, it
bought it.
ain't, honey. It gonna look. Oh God, my kids know how to tear some stuff up.
Okay,
Lord Jesus, arm over here, leg over there. Oh, it's just horrible. They don't know how to keep nothing
my
up.
youngest one, Naya, she was a beast with these dolls. Oh
Oh,
my goodness, we're like, what did you do to these
destruction.
dolls?
Yeah, like Christmas.
Yeah,
All the
all
toys we just
everywhere.
got them on Christmas is all scattered, broken. I just throw them away after a while because it's
Yes,
just a bunch of
honey.
pieces of I don't know,
Oh my
all
gosh.
types of. Yeah, so I want to listen. I just saw this. The next article we want to bring up for you guys. Tawanta, you found this one, right?
I did,
Oh, this
yes.
is a hazard, y'all. Y'all listen to this.
Yes, this is about the
Oh,
Fitbit. How many of you own a Fitbit? You know what that is.
listen.
It's like look like a wristwatch, but it keeps you current when it comes to exercise and your heart
Yes.
rate and all that other good
Your
stuff.
blood
Well,
pressure, honey.
yeah, blood pressure, all of that. And I've always wanted one, but them darn things ain't cheap. But
It
anywho,
ain't.
they have they are recalling 1.7 million. That's a
Seven.
lot
Oh
of
my God. How much
smartwatch.
is a Fitbit right now? No,
It
go ahead. Go ahead,
varies.
sis.
It varies. But yeah, Fitbit is recalling 1.7 million smartwatches due to burn hazards. Yeah, they're saying that the lithium ion battery that can potentially overheat and pose a burn hazard to consumers. So if you own a Fitbit, you may need to check with with the information that came along with that box,
Call
or
a lawyer first, honey. Get your money.
I didn't think about
Get
that.
your money, honey.
Because you already investing a good amount of change for these bad boys
Nope.
anyway.
Don't feel
So
bad for them, honey. You take this as
you
this is a
know,
sign. Oh my God. So the Fitbit is about $299. They're recalling
LaShawn
one.
has two.
Girl, you got two fit. Girl, listen, she got one for each arm, honey. Um, listen, 1.7 million Fitbits, right? The average
Yeah.
Fitbit is 299. That is oh my God, $508 million being that they're losing. That's a lot. I
Yeah,
mean,
I thought they.
I hope they refunded them their money too, honey.
Well, I don't know. You guys got to go ahead and read that to find out. Because I didn't read it all the way through.
I'll be
I
like,
just
listen,
saw
I got cataracts in my arm now. I
that.
can't.
But
Listen,
yeah, you
I'm getting
guys
my money.
definitely go ahead and read this article and see what they are doing about the situation. If the consumers are being reimbursed, I don't know. It for
Go
what
to
I'm
your
looking
doctor,
at
honey.
right
Tell
now,
them your
it doesn't
symptoms.
state it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
state that they are reimbursing the consumers. But then again, I could be wrong. You got to dig a little deeper to find out
Mm-hmm.
whether or not if you're going to be reimbursed, because some things are not cheap. I don't
They're
know
not.
freaking expensive. And who created Fitbit?
Isn't it
Is
Apple or something?
I'm about to say, is it Apple that created Fitbit,
I
or
don't
is
know,
it a
child.
different brand? Either way, they are
I
losing
think it is
money.
Fitbit.
They are losing money, and of
LaShawn, how
course,
much was yours? How much was yours,
oh
LaShawn?
yeah,
Let
how
us
much
know.
was yours,
How
LaShawn?
much you pay? If you don't want to tell us, that's fine, girl. Okay, you don't. I don't
Yeah,
know. You never
what
know
was the
if there's
what's the
family members watching.
yeah, what is the cheapest one? Because
The
they price
cheapest
varies.
one, and this is just, I think Fitbit is a brand itself. I don't even think it's
Okay,
affiliated with anything. But there's
okay.
other smart watches that's not under the Fitbit brand. That's about $32, and there's some that's $19. You know, they're
Mm-hmm.
different prices, but the quality ones, the highest one is $299 here that I see. Now,
Okay.
me personally, y'all, I'm not spending $299 on any watch.
No,
I'm just not. I'm
no,
just not.
I
No,
can't
thank
do
you.
that.
I don't need to tell the time that bad. And if I feel tired, I'll sit down. I don't need nothing to tell me. Listen, your heart
LaShawn
rate going.
said she spent about 129.
You go, girl.
And is
Uh-uh.
that for both of them? Because you said one of them don't work no more.
Yeah, girl.
Is it for
LaShawn, remember?
both price points? For both, I mean, for both of them. Either way, it's expensive.
LaShawn, you did say your back hurt the other day, though. That may have been the reason, sis. Just saying. Just throwing
Child.
it. I'm just throwing it out there. You know, you would see it. Not keep the records. You know, when you would see a doctor.
Yeah,
Them
and
things.
we just all gotta be cautious of these recalls. I mean, because a
Mm-hmm.
lot is going on right now with a lot of these recalls, and that's just in a lot of different areas. The trackers are cheaper than the smartwatches, she said.
Oh, I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, child. As far as I'm concerned, they just too they expensive either way. I don't even own one. I don't even care to own one, but I know there's a lot of people that do, and that's why that caught my attention. I just said, let me just share this out to everyone, so you can
Right.
pass this along to someone that you know that uses this Fitbit on a regular
Right.
basis, especially for those who do go out on a daily basis to the gym or what have you, or
Oh
they'll
yes, they do wear them a lot in the gym. That is true.
yeah. Oh, she said she paid 129 for each one. Okay. So that's okay.
Ooh, my birthday coming up, LaShawn.
Yes, honey. So yeah, that's what we got for what's new. Did you have something else to show, Mama?
No, we just had those two things. I think those are great topics: the Barbie dolls and the Fitbits, y'all. Okay, so make
Yes.
sure you know. Sometimes you may not know your items being recalled. Not all of us really look at blogs, but if you have a Fitbit, call them,
Mm-hmm.
honey. Let them know
Call
you
them.
didn't get the memo. What's tea?
Yeah.
Okay, so listen, let's start the giveaway, y'all. Let's start. What do y'all want us to give away first? Do y'all want us to do the cup or a t-shirt? A cup or a t-shirt. And y'all pass the giveaway earners. You guys are going to get your stuff shipped out very, very soon. But cup or t-shirt. Put it in the comments right now. Your daughter, who are you looking over there, Twonta? Your daughter's over there.
Oh no, she's at work.
Oh,
She's
okay.
at. Mhm.
Like looking like what you doing over?
No, girl,
You
she
got
had,
that mommy stare.
oh no.
Like,
Just
baby, I
glancing
see
at the
you. I ain't.
TV. Just glancing
Mm.
at the TV.
Girl, look at TV. I'm like, so which is it, guys? Cup or coffee mug or a t-shirt? I gotta pull up a picture of the t-shirt. All right. While y'all pulling that up, if you didn't participate, put in hashtag replay. I mean, hashtag sister to sister connection. But if you're watching this on the replay, put hashtag replay. After
Mhm,
this, we're going to be doing our afterglow. All right.
mhm.
Teresa's already posted the link in the chat, the Zoom link. So definitely click that. That's always the same Zoom link all the time. So make sure you save it.
T-shirt for LaShawn.
You want a t-shirt, girl? Yes, honey. She's like, I want a shirt, honey. When I go return this Fitbit, honey, I want to have the t-shirt on. So I heard about from here. Sister to sister connection told me to come down here and get my
Okay.
money. 129 plus tax times
Yeah.
two. And if y'all give me an attitude, I'm asking for my gas money as well
Yes,
to get
honey.
here. Yes.
Yes,
All
yes.
right. LaShawn, the only one want a t-shirt. T-shirt or cup,
Yes,
y'all.
we'll just go ahead and we'll just
I
do the dog thing. Go
think
ahead.
there's a delay. There's always a delay with some days with StreamYard.
Just do
But
t-shirts.
why would
We've been doing mugs back to
yeah,
back.
let's do t-shirt. Yeah, let's do t-shirt.
Let's do some
So
t-shirts.
Therese, pull up. Well, we got two votes for t-shirts. Let's go. Hey, thanks, Diane. Um, Therese, pull up the giveaway tool here. So this giveaway tool, guys, is something that StreamYard offers. So we're doing it through that. Yeah. Lavina says she ain't picky. You go ahead, girl. She's
And
like,
who
I
won
ain't picky.
last week? Who won last week?
Ooh, I don't remember. Was it Diane? Diane, you won last week?
I think
Oh,
she
Therese gonna let us know. She's gonna make
yeah,
me a spreadsheet. I think it was Diane though.
probably was
I
Diane.
feel
It
like
was
it was.
Diane. Yeah, it was Diane. Because
Yes.
she was still on live with us.
All right. Teresa's gonna pull up the giveaway tool. Oh, Teresa, what happened? It wasn't pulled up. Okay. All right. Let's spin it, honey. Let's spin it.
Spin, spin, spin. Spin, spin, spin.
Oh God, I hope I win. Oh my God, let's try.
Whoa. And she said
Oh,
t-shirt.
hey, she was the first one that said t-shirt. So okay, LaShawn, I should have your information. But yeah, you won another one, girl. So you're gonna get two in the mail. I love it. I love it. Congratulations, LaShawn.
Yeah, so she all together she has won four items.
Yeah, all together.
Yeah.
See, when y'all come watch the show, honey, you stick around, you win some prizes. And we're gonna add some more merch too, guys. Y'all give us some ideas of what type of merch y'all will want. Obviously, coffee mugs and t-shirts are always a common too. But what other merch you guys would like? Another thing is, and Trees, bring up the self-care banner. We're having a
Oh, yes.
self-care event from on March 26th. I'm just going to add the link in the comments here.
Yeah. And let me
Yeah,
add
go
to
ahead. Mhm.
yeah, so ladies, we had a great time this past Saturday with our self-care event. As you can see, Letitia's skin is all just glowing and just radiant, darling. You
Yes,
know,
no
it was
Botox.
awesome. It was so much fun. So of course you guys didn't make that one, but you definitely have the opportunity to make it for this one, which
Mhm.
is in March, of course, and it's called Spring Fling, and it's on the 26th, which is the last Saturday of this month. Now, the last day to actually to order or to request your packet is on that week of the 21st. So that's
Yeah,
a Monday.
right,
So you guys do not hesitate to go ahead and get your order in ASAP.
right.
It's 30 for everything. It's $30 for the packet, and you will receive definitely you receive some wonderful products, sample products, and all that good stuff. And we're just having a good time. That's basically what it is. We pampering ourselves.
Yes.
and we also pampering our souls at the same time. So
Right,
it's a
right.
great opportunity to get you guys to start thinking about, your skin. Spring is soon to be soon as spring is soon to come within a
Yeah.
couple of years. Because March 20th is spring, I think. It's the first day of
Yeah.
spring. So, it's going to get here before you know it, guys. So, this would be a great opportunity to, to participate in the spring fling, to
Right.
learn more about your body or your skin, if you will, and your
Right.
soul. And yeah, we're going to have a good time. So, my
We
information,
are.
of course, Letitia has put, or Teresa had posted in down there in the group, in the comments, in but it's there, so you guys can just go ahead and contact me, or message me, if you will, and I will go from there and start putting your packet in the mail as soon as possible.
Yes. And one correction is paypal.me,
Yeah.
me forward slash, I'm just going to put it up one more time. PayPal.me forward slash Twonta Jones, and just put in $30. Now, listen, you guys need to get your kids early. I know it's,
Oh, please do.
the 29 to the 26, but you want to get your kids in early, because a lot of times
Mhm.
it's while supplies last and you just don't want to miss out. So get your kids early so that you have it before the event. We don't know how the postal service is going to work. Is sometimes it changes. It all depends on the spikes and whatever that goes on. Y'all know what's going on, but and plus with there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now. Okay, because so things could be dragging. Okay,
Yeah, Lord.
so get your kids early so you have it before the event. All right. So all right.
Mhm.
Therese just put the link, our Zoom link, the link she just put in the chat. That's the link for our self-care event. Everyone on here is invited. We're going to come off here now and go over into our afterglow. All right, come join us. You ready to go, Twonta?
I am ready to
Grab your
go.
purse, girl. Let's go. Get in the car. Bye bye.
Bye, y'all.
Yes.